Episode 2 is here. Another week in the books, gentlemen. Time's flying. I heard actually a tweet or someone say that it's 36 days until the first day of fall semester.
Yeah.
Wow.
If that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Oh, hey, look at that. We're looking great. The feed's looking good today. We made some improvements, hopefully. So remember, this is Chat Pack Live. This is our live podcast every Sunday about 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time here at twitch.tv.
Is that Ohio time?
Eastern? Yeah. We're on the East Coast time.
This is our guest.
I am not even from here.
Should we introduce our guest?
Yeah, let's introduce
there. We'll get there.
All right, we're gonna try to not interrupt Paul. Paul, go ahead.
I was giving
the intro. Yeah.
Continue, Paul.
Go ahead.
Sundays,
Paul,
live.
go ahead.
Twitch.tv/chat_pack. We'll be here podcasting it up, probably following it up with some vids. I believe Ben Colvin's playing some Civilizations 5 tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think that is
after the cast.
After the podcast. So I think if you're not watching EVO, which I don't think really any of us realized that EVO was on.
Well, Evo didn't realize we were on. So
yeah, true that. But, if you're watching EVO, tune into this after EVO when you're watching some highlights. Or stop.
Yeah.
Stop watching EVO and come here. Anyway, we have a guest here. Once again, I'm Paul Holden. I guess I don't really need to say my last name. Why do I say my last name? I think I'm used to that from my radio. The radio stuff, because I got to put my last name with that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where that comes from. I'm Paul. We got Ben here on my right, Trevor over there on my far left, and filling in for Caleb, a.k.a. Caleb Still Sucks, we got Matthew LeBar, a.k.a. the High Bar, because he's going to set the bar high on this podcast for content. If that's not a quality pun, Matthew, I don't know what is.
Well, I will show you.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Anyway, Caleb is at Forecastle, the music festival, probably waving that long, luscious hair in the wind.
Probably.
You know he is.
Yeah.
He's got more full facial hair now, good. So it's not just straight mustache. Also, special shout out to my Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos for re-signing Von Miller this week. Big news coming out of football. I knew this wasn't going to be a topic for anybody but me, but huge news for the Broncos, man. Yeah, huge.
That's great.
When you guys are forced to watch so much football this fall, you guys don't understand. The TV is taking over. Football's on that TV all day. You're used to it.
Football's on that TV, and I will be upstairs on the internet.
Well, there you go. So anyway,
yeah,
you guys are lame. You guys are real lame. Anyway, let's get started. Today's first topic. I'm going to kick it off. Mr. Dennis is not in the shot, if anybody's wondering where the dog is. He's currently laying on Trevor's feet and under the table. Anyway, I was playing some Dead Rising 3 this week. And, we play a lot of video games in this house. And we do a lot of things video game related. But I also realized that the Dead Rising games aren't really the best. They're not the best games. But they're kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine. I don't really talk too much. You don't hear too many people talking about them. So that kind of got me thinking. What are some of your guys' guilty pleasures? Video games, movies, songs, anything, for example. For me, I'm not a Drake fan, but I'll jam the Hotline Bling because that song's my jam. And that dance in the music video cracks me up. The fact that that's a real music video is so funny. Drake literally just went up there and he's like, I'm just gonna move my body, and everyone was like, "Love it, I'm in."
I love some of the parodies of his music video. Have you seen that?
The one where he has a racket and he's hitting tennis balls. Yeah.
There's I don't know if you guys know this, but we have our student senate here, like at OU. The University of Cincinnati Student Senate, one of the people who was running for president, they made a video of the Hotline Bling video, except it was what are they, Bearcats? Bearcat Bling or something?
Bearcat
And they recreated the whole video. It was actually, really well done, but so ridiculous.
There's some really talented people out there, but some other things.
Yeah.
Debatable. This is talent, right? Being on here, doing this. Maybe Trevor setting all this up, that's talent.
We got it working this time.
Yeah. We're running great right now.
Second time's the charm, yeah.
No clue if our audio's good, but we're watching ourselves, which is kind of weird. It's we have literally there's four views of us going on right now, which is kind of funky.
Oh, really?
There.
Yeah, I know. We're looking good. But no, so other things that I would say are guilty pleasures of mine are dog videos, because I'm a huge dude.
Well, I mean, you have the entire thing with pugs, and most people.
I mean,
Find them repugnant.
Yeah, there you go. Very good.
Number one. Pun number one.
Yeah, we should have a counter. Honestly, we should be keeping track of this.
Other games, I would say, guilty pleasures. The Army Men games.
I think those are okay.
Dude, I don't know, man. If you played the
Very
ones
old.
on the N64, the controls on that game and the difficulty, it's broken. That game, I can't beat that game without cheats. No way. It's ridiculous. Except Army Men RTS, I can beat that game without cheats. I'm trying to think of, like, movies, but I'd argue that the movies I like, other people like, other than, say, Nacho Libre, but I know a lot of people that love that movie.
No, I think that's.
so.
I think you can't really say it's a guilty pleasure because you're so loud about liking that.
Oh,
movie.
it's such a.
It doesn't seem like there's any guilt.
Yeah, there's no guilt. But like songs, I don't really know, but because like most of the stuff, I just like don't really care if people know that I like. But like, there's some stuff that it's just like.
Maybe the problem is you just don't have a sense of shame.
That could be.
I have some shame.
There's a couple songs like a lot of the newer like pop kind of techno almost songs like Calvin Harris comes to mind. Like songs like that, I will jam out in the shower too. But you won't catch me like doing whatever down here listening to it.
I always, like that's kind of one of those genres where I'm confused, like when you're supposed to be listening to that music, because if you watch the music video, it's like people are like dancing and there's like neon things going on like everywhere. I'm like, I'm never in that context.
Maybe
like,
it's not for you then.
I'll just be going on a walk and it feels so wrong to be listening to that music then. You know what I mean? Maybe the shower is the way to go, but...
Maybe you just need to go clubbing more.
I should just go clubbing more.
Yeah, just head on over to the local Athens club.
Yeah, I go to the clubs for the music.
You count the Crystal as a club?
No.
It's kind of close.
It's just, I mean, essentially the bars are kind of close to what you imagine like the club is, but
one time
I think of club. I think of like it's like the big dance floor, and then like the big like rafter area that everyone's chilling. You know what I'm talking about? And just, like,
Yeah.
DJ up and like that's a club.
that's like a big club.
That's like a club.
Yeah, like and you need like the strobe lights, or you're like, if I was a different person, I'd be having a
lasers and
seizure
shit.
right now.
I guess there is a difference.
I have a story about a time that I went to a club.
Did you actually go to a club?
I went to a club. Yes, I went to a club once. It was for a friend's birthday at school, and we went into Charlotte, and we went to a club called Bar Charlotte.
Bar Charlotte.
Yeah,
Well, there's a little confusing.
yeah.
Shouldn't it be
apparently
Club Charlotte?
there's, like, I don't know. It was definitely like a club though, and like apparently right across the street was a super cool club where there's like salsa dancing or something. But instead, we decided to.
Thank you for the prime.
For those of
example
you
salsa
listening in
dancing.
and not watching, Paul just started dancing, and it was kind of scary.
Yeah,
I got fly moves.
Paul,
I got
go ahead, Matthew, with your story.
So anyway, we're like on our way over there. We've driven over and like gotten dinner, which was quite the hassle because several people wanted to eat at Hooters, but for the food, which was really confusing. Then we ended up eating at Fuel, which is a really good pizza place, but there's a homeless guy who went over and told us about how he served and his like year numbers didn't quite add up, and he made us all be quiet while he sang along to the guitar part of a song that was playing in Fuel. And the guy at Fuel bought him pizza, which was nice because then we didn't have to. It was a really weird experience.
You haven't even made it to the club
We
yet.
haven't made it to the club yet. So we go to the club and we're on our way and we're talking about it. And one guy's like, yeah, it seems like not that. And this is the guy who like we're doing this with. Yeah, it's not a good idea to go to a 2-star club. We're like, Andre, why is this a 2-star club? He's like, the reviews say that there are midgets slapping strippers' asses. I'm like, oh,
Whoa.
so it's gonna be an interesting.
That only got 2 stars.
It's gonna be an interesting kind of bad. And we get there, and they mark our hands with X's because we're all under 21.
Mm-hmm.
And we go and we sit at a table, and there's nothing going on. And after an hour of doing nothing, we leave because
That was
really
it?
boring. Yeah,
The gas station was better than that.
yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
wild.
You had a pretty crazy incident at the gas station yesterday.
Oh yeah, well actually it was a little like corner store.
Like the same thing. It just doesn't sell gas.
So I was uptown and I was looking for my friend and we weren't able to find him.
Chris?
No, I wasn't looking for Chris. I was looking for my other friend Dan. Okay, I was with Chris. We were having a great time, me and Chris.
A lot of one-syllable names there.
Anyway,
syllables in Cleveland or something?
Anyway, so we're walking into the corner store because we're trying to grab a snack. And this car pulls up, and this guy sticks his head out the window, and he looks dead in my eye. He says, "Y'all fuck with Donald Trump?" And I mean, I was like, I'll be honest here. No. I'm in Athens. Like, this is a very liberal town. I think that's okay. He's like, and then he looks at me and says, "Well, I don't fuck with you." And I was like, well, I'm going to go into the store now. Have a good day. So I walk into the store, and I thought, like, okay, this is weird, right? Like, that was the weird thing of my night, but it was not. Because we get in, and we, like, usually you just go to the counter or whatever, grab your things, but we, like, walk to the back of the store and go around because there's a very strange conversation happening. And there's a very large black man. He's a nice guy. He's trying to order his stuff and get out of there. And then next to him is a stranger, a man. He's got a funky mustache.
Is it Caleb?
That was my first impression, but it was not. No, he has his shirt tucked into his pants, and he's kind of standing with his hands on his hips, you know. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I like your body." To this large black man, and the black man kind of like looks at him. He's like,
Who is that okay to say to?
Well, at first, like, our first take was, oh, this man's, like trying to start a fight or something. But he was, like, serious.
And this is all happening in a speedway.
Well, it's not. It was Union Street, like the Union Market. Yeah, it's a little market.
Like, in a gas station.
Yeah, it's, like, smaller than this room.
Yeah, and so then this guy with the mustache says, "You work out? Because you have a great body." The guy's like, I appreciate that. Like, go away. And then this poor guy, he's ordering a Slim Jim, and so the dude with the mustache turns to the guy's like, "Oh, you're ordering a Slim Jim? I think I might get a Slim Jim." In a very sexual way. Like, that's what we were getting out of this. And I was so just confused because I've never experienced that before in my life.
Well, which end?
Is that why you guys kept saying something about a Slim Jim earlier?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And so then, you know, like, they check out and they're gone, and the cashier, like, turns to us, he's like, "That was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me." And I was like, "That was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me." Like, oh my god.
So did you and the cashier have it or anything?
No, we just shared a Slim Jim. Called it a day.
Well, I'm surprised that you were paying attention to that when you weren't too buried in your phone playing Pokemon Go, because that seems like what you and everyone else have been doing.
Well, actually, that's my topic, and I don't want to get there before sharing one of my guilty pleasures.
Oh, okay.
So I want to go into...
Okay, I'd like to say one of mine as well.
We'll go around.
This is a catharsis moment.
I forgot. We went on like two different...
Yeah,
two tangents, but you know what? We came back.
Yeah,
we came back.
Wrap it back in.
So my guilty pleasure is Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies.
Oh.
And I don't know what it is. But I will get a box of those. Yeah, I think when I first discovered them, I was actually hanging out with you.
Probably.
And I ate an entire box. And it was really good. And I mean, like, honestly, like,
nothing.
I'm usually not crazy about, like, processed food or anything like that, but...
I've seen you put down those, actually.
Yeah. I just think they're delicious. Honestly, like, if I was at, like, 3-star restaurant, going through the motion, get all my 9 courses blown away, and they bring me an oatmeal cream pie in the wrapper and everything with a little fork and knife, I would be like, this place is great. You know, they have earned my respect.
Just for Little Debbie. Is it
Just
other Little Debbie's or just
no. The other one, like the cosmic brownies.
Oh man,
those
those
those are so
not,
bad.
They were good as kids, but
it's
I
like
have
eating
had
a brick.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate brick gut bomb. It's like, you just feel it for hours. You're just like, why did I do that?
So I guess some of us are too good to eat bricks.
Ben, the honey buns, man.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, I mean, because Trevor, you brought a couple of honey buns with you, and I've like tried to eat them, and there's one I put down, but usually I cut them in half, and I eat half a honey bun because it's just so much.
You only get like 400 calories if you eat half.
Yeah. So, you know, it's like
I had an airline attendant tell me honey bun once, and the people I was going with on the trip, my cousin's then called me honey bun for the rest of the trip.
oh,
nice. Oh, I don't want to knock that down. All right, Matthew, guilty pleasures.
I have a lot, but really a lot. But I have a real soft spot for like really shitty pop music.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, like
Oh, is that right?
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just like ready to hear this. I'm excited. Go ahead.
Well, you know how normally like the music I listen to is not shitty pop music. It's like progressive rock, sort of thing. But you just,
basement.
yeah,
That's what you just play the bass, so that's what.
yeah. But you pop on some Taylor Swift's newer stuff. Shake It Off. That's a real like.
That's a good song.
That's a dance anthem, man.
That is a dance anthem. I've gotten down to that song.
Yeah, and
I've been getting down to there's a Beyonce song that I've been jamming to. It's something you just putting middle fingers in the sky and then telling boys bye or something like that. I think that's
I've heard
part
it a
of
couple times.
I just really like a
Actually,
lot of like modern pop dance music. It's just
And, sometimes you need to get some like random jams that just like
Yeah.
got a good beat. But then you just think it's like literally this is just some random beat that some dude made with some
it's
lyrics.
no
Ghost Rider.
Hemispheres by Rush.
Right.
That's a great
Yeah.
album.
Paul, I hear you
That-
enjoy a certain song that starts with boom clap.
Oh yeah, I don't know the name of that song, but I love that song. That song is a jam, dude. Boom, clap, nah, because
Yeah.
boom, clap, the sound of my heart. That sound in my heart. Yeah, there we go. Does anyone know what the name of that song is? Is it Boom Clap?
It's
No, I know
probably
it is.
Boom Clap.
I'll never forget speaking of Boom
Charlie
Clap,
XCX or something is the artist.
I'll never
Sounds
remember
like
that.
something.
Charlie
I don't know.
XCX.
I remember I was in the
Something like
line once for lunch in middle school, and this girl just like came up to this kid in line and just started to like, boom snap clap the boom snap clap to the boom snap clap, like right in his face. And I was like sitting behind him, and I was like, and she just walked away after, and I was like, what just happened? Middle school is weird. That might be a topic for a different time. Middle school is that just made me. Oh,
Well, is this it?
Yes, that's all. Yeah, it's Charlie XCX. There you go.
you should just fast forward the chorus because that's what I'm
I
trying
don't know
to.
when the chorus
Oh,
comes.
that's
up,
true. I think it's the only part of the song I've actually heard.
Yeah, the rest of this is not good. I really like that chorus as well.
Oh, dude, it goes off.
It goes
Sing
on and on.
Oh my god.
Beat goes on and on and on and on.
I wonder how
not
that's
feeling
coming
it.
through on the mic.
We'll close out the stream to this song. I think that's
There we
Beat goes
yeah.
on and on and on and on.
Fair use, though. You got to make sure you use
Oh, that's true. Yeah, actually.
because we're not monetizing this, so
We got off on a total tangent again.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's
So
all right.
yeah, do you have a guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. The one that I've been thinking about is like basically cartoons. Like, I don't know if this is really a guilty pleasure, but just
Like what cartoons though?
Like, I'll watch anything. Like, there's obviously SpongeBob. We've been watching a lot of, but like it's
SpongeBob's
all the
great.
Cartoon Network stuff now, like Adventure Time.
Not now. I feel you. I feel you on cartoons though, but I don't agree with you on now.
Not
Keep
now.
going. Keep going.
I was gonna say Adventure Time now, and then what's the other one?
Actually, that's not true. I guess it's not. I can't.
Regular
say.
show, and then the whoever's world, Gumball's World.
Oh,
or
dude,
something like
Gumball
that.
sucks.
I just like the art style of it.
See, that's what I like. That thing,
Like
but
the
the
visual
show's
style.
terrible.
The show is terrible.
Yeah, I
That's
feel the same
interesting.
way about you. I'm like, I'm 21 years old and I still turn on Cartoon Network.
Dude, like I think
all the time.
on Netflix.
Like, I hide from watching it down here because I never know what people are going to say. But like, so now I'm just kind of like, fuck it. But like,
I think Netflix doesn't Netflix have a bunch of the old cartoons.
Hulu.
Because
Hulu.
does?
Hulu
I'll
is
watch
the
Courage the
ultimate-
Cowardly
Where
Dog
can you find
all day long.
SpongeBob?
we
Found it on
found
the
it
internet
on
somewhere.
Yeah. But no. Also, Hulu only has the most recent episode of SpongeBob, and new SpongeBob's not good. But like, dude, Hulu's got Foster's, Flapjack,
Dude,
Johnny
Foster's
Bravo,
Home, I love.
Dexter's Lab, Chowder. I mean, it's got everything Cartoon Network, and I'm pretty sure
Chowder, what a
Nickelodeon
strange
too.
show.
Chowder was a strange show, but it had some zingers, man. That show was good, but like Nickelodeon now is terrible because because SpongeBob's bad now, and all their stuff is like way for younger kids. So it's like
Yeah.
I never except the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is actually pretty good.
They have a new
The art
Teenage
style
Mutant
it's been
Ninja
going on
Turtles?
for a couple years now. The art style's still a little weird, but it's
Yeah.
definitely good.
Is it like those? They're like the turtles with the big hands and feet, and they're like weirdly disproportionate.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been. You've probably seen it. You've
I have
probably
seen
seen it
a little
around
bit of it.
or seen it.
What turtle is everybody?
Michelangelo is my favorite. I don't know if I am Michelangelo, but Michelangelo
I see
is the
Michelangelo.
coolest turtle by far.
I see you as a Michelangelo.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Michelangelo's the jam.
Yeah, I'm a Donatello guy myself.
I can see that. Ben's definitely Donatello.
Yeah,
You're Donatello. You're the science guy.
To be honest, I never really watched that show. I'm not.
Oh my.
Michelangelo.
I was homeschooled. What can I say?
So was I, Ben.
Yeah,
Well-
I feel like homeschooled would expose you more to that stuff.
That's just my excuse to get out of anything. Somebody would be
It's
like,
true.
"Hey, can you like fill out this
No,
this
sorry,
form?"
man.
I'm
Anything that
sorry,
was-
I was homeschooled. I can't do that.
Jesus doesn't believe.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Before
So-
we move on, I just want to say Ralph all the way. Raphael.
Is he like
Did you
he's
say
an angry
Ralph?
guy?
You mean
right?
Raph?
Raph.
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 Ralph
Okay,
would
so
make it a lot less.
Ben's got to be Leonardo then.
Who's Lee? I don't know.
The blue one.
The
Yeah, he's
the
like-
artist,
he's the leader.
the painter.
Yeah, they're all named
They're
after
named
painters.
after-
That's the
Did you
point.
What?
not
I mean,
notice
I
how
feel
the
like-
last
Dude,
three names.
Have you ever seen Donald Glover's stand up when he's like, if you heard the idea for Ninja Turtles without knowing what Ninja Turtles are, you'd think it's a homeless person's fever dream. They're all named after Renaissance artists and their leader's a rat. It's like walking down the street. It's like, stay away from that guy.
That's true. That'd be true for a lot of
I think pretty much every
Out of
cartoon.
context,
Like
a lot
really.
of things don't make sense.
But Adventure Time is one of the best shows on TV. Period.
Oh, I love Adventure
Period. Adventure Time is the jam, and like it's not a kids' cartoon anymore.
Oh, yeah.
They've had some crazy episodes that there's no way kids would understand. Like maybe they would. I don't know. I guess, but at the same time, regular show's good, but they don't show regular show that often. But all that's on Hulu. Everything-
will always be on it. Like,
Same with Adventure
8.
Time. Cartoon Network has like everything on Hulu. Samurai Jack.
Oh, dude.
Is on
Are they coming
Hulu?
out with a new
Yeah.
Samurai Jack?
I think it's soon too, actually, and I'll be watching that because Samurai Jack. I've been rewatching it lately. It's so good. It's crazy, dude. There are some episodes where he'll literally say 3 words and then fight for 27 minutes, and it's just like, Samurai Jack.
Sounds like a
I
Game of
am
Thrones
excited for
episode.
yeah, it does. Samurai Jack.
Bow Jack. Now Jack.
Oh,
Oh, Samurai Jack.
So much
What's
Saint Seiya?